Okay, we're looking at a right triangle here. I know it's a right triangle because of this notation, right? It tells me there's a right angle here. I've got a 59-degree angle, acute angle down there at the bottom right. And then I've got this side here is x, this side here is 12. I want to solve for x. I want to figure this out. Right triangle, my brain immediately goes to right triangle trig. SOHCAHTOA. That's that mnemonic that everyone who took a trig class remembers because it tells you all three of your trig ratios, sine, cosine, and tangent, S, C, and T. And it tells you what the sides are that you use to make that ratio. It's in terms of opposite, hypotenuse, and adjacent, the O's, the H's, and the A's. So from this 59-degree angle right here, I go directly across the triangle and I get x. That is my opposite side. So I'm going to call this guy opposite. And then I got this guy right here, 12. And it's going to be the adjacent side, right? It's next to it. Now, sometimes people will look at this and they'll go, well, adjacent means next to. There's two sides that are next to 59. Well, I should have pointed this out earlier, but this one, the long side here, this one already gets a fancy name. It is the side opposite the right angle. It absolutely has to be the hypotenuse. So I actually have here the adjacent side. So I'm looking for the O and the A, right? O and A. So let's see, O and A, there it is. That's the one I'm going to use. I'm going to use the tangent ratio. So what I'm looking for here is going to be the tangent of the angle. Can't quite get this guy to focus in the way I'd like it to. There we go. So I want to set up my equation in that same structure that all of the trig ratios will go. It's going to be the trig function of an angle, and it's going to equal the fraction. In this case, the opposite over the adjacent. So specifically for this one, it's the tangent of 59 degrees, right? Because that is the angle measure that I'm looking at. And then I'm going to set up my ratio. The opposite side is x, and the adjacent side is 12. That's the equation that I set up. I'm now solving, trying to figure out what this unknown is, what this x is. I want to get this guy isolated. Right now, 12 is being divided by, no, the way around. X is being divided by 12. Right, the multiplication is happening here on the bottom. I want to undo that to get x by itself. So all I'm going to do is multiply both sides by 12. The whole point of doing this is to get the 12s to cancel so that I have on the right side of my equation x by itself. And then it's all about the calculator. Look, what I have here is 12 times the tangent of 59 degrees. That goes directly into the calculator. You always want to confirm whenever you pick up a calculator to work that you're in the right setting. So I'll just do tangent of 45, make sure I get one that's kind of a classic trig function that's easy to memorize the answer to. You can, of course, check the specific settings, make sure you're in degree. Once you know that, 12 times the tangent of 59, it's about 19.97. And I think I was supposed to actually round to one decimal place in the prompt from the assignment. So this would actually become, that 7 makes that 9 go up. Actually going to be 20.0. I'll put that over here. If we round to one decimal place, it's 20.0. So that's going to be my final answer here. That is the side length opposite that 59-degree angle in this right triangle. Hope that's helpful. Message me anytime with questions.